2015. Hey y'all. So today I realized that I've been on YouTube for a year. It's officially been a year. And although it hasn't been consistent, I was posting videos and I've made, you know, a social media presence on Instagram, and some of you guys follow me on Snapchat, and you see a little bit of my day-to-day life and what I choose to share. It's always going to be what I choose to share. But I realized that my followers don't really know me and know who I am and all of that great stuff. So today I decided that I'm going to do the TMI tag. I'm a little nervous because I only briefly skimmed over the questions, and I've watched other YouTubers do the video, so I'm kind of nervous. I don't remember what all the questions are, but I'm gonna honestly answer the questions. So if you're interested in learning a lot more about me, then keep watching. Alright guys, so I have the questions here on my phone, and I'm going to read them from my phone and then answer the question. So we're just going to jump right in. Question number 1 says, what are you wearing? I am wearing a gray t-shirt. It's like a crop top t-shirt, some maroon leggings, and I have a camo like shirt, jacket. Well, I wear it as a jacket, but shirt tied around my waist. I actually, if you watch my random Forever 21 haul, this is that jacket that I bought. So if you've ever seen that video, that is what I have around my waist. This shirt I actually got from the dollar store. Really random, obviously. It was in like the boy section or something. I don't know. It was $1 and I was like, I want it, and I ended up buying 3, and now I can only find 1. Question number 2, have you ever been in love? Yes, I have been in love. I have had 2 big loves in my lifetime. I've been in other relationships, but I've had 2 big loves. Number 3, have you had a terrible breakup? Yes, both of my 2 loves were really, really bad, awful, terrible breakups. Like, terrible is an understatement. They were god-awful. Like, I wouldn't wish that upon anybody. Number 4, how tall are you? I am 5'5". Number 5, how much do you weigh? I weigh 110 pounds, I think, 115. I don't know, my weight fluctuates between 110 and 115. I've never really remained, like, one day I can be 110, and then in 2 days I could be 112, and I don't know what I did to gain 2 pounds, and then the next day I could be 110 and I lost those 2 pounds. So my weight fluctuates between 110 and 115. Number 6, do I have any tattoos? Yes, I do have some tattoos. I'm not going to share all of them with you, just the ones that I'm pretty sure at this point you guys have seen while I'm doing my makeup. I have 2 here on my wrist. This one says faith. This one here is a lotus. And like a skull and crossbows, but she's a girl. She has like a little bow on her. This one here, it is Arabic, and it says, our fingerprints do not fade from the lives we touch. And this one here on my shoulder, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen when I wear like tank tops and stuff, it says love is. And those are the only tattoos that I'm going to share with you guys. Number 7, do I have any piercings? I do have piercings. These are my ears. I do have my nose pierced. You know, normal piercings here. I have my helix up here pierced. When I was younger, I used to have my belly button pierced, but I was long done and got over that fad really quick. And up until from the time I was 20, I want to say 19 or 20, until I was like 25, right before my 25th birthday, I used to have my lip pierced, and I took it out right before I turned 25. Number 8, OTP. I don't know what that means, so I'm just not going to answer it. If you know what it means, then leave it down in the comments below, and I'll answer it. If it's appropriate. If it's not like too in my business, if it's too in my business, then I'm just not going to answer the question. Sorry. Number 9, my favorite show. I have a couple of favorite shows. Actually, for sure, Scandal is one. Scandal is one of my favorite shows. How to Get Away with Murder, Grey's Anatomy. I am a ride or die Grey's Anatomy fan since day one. Before before they were on Netflix, I used to buy the DVD. So I have season 1 through 4, maybe see either 1 through 4 or 1 through 5. I have Grey's Anatomy on DVD, like hard copy. So yeah, I have that. New Girl, I love New Girl. My cousin and her husband actually got me on that. So I really love New Girl. Blackish. There are no words. Just Blackish. That's all I can say. Blackish. If you don't watch Blackish, then I don't know what else to tell you. I love Bob's Burgers. A guy I used to date got me on Bob's Burgers, and now I watch Bob's Burgers all the time. Rain, I love Rain. I love history, so things like The Tudors and Rain and all those kinds of shows, I like that as well. Once Upon a Time, I'm so glad it's back. So I love Once Upon a Time as well. That's a lot of shows. I don't have just one, and because I don't watch TV live, I'm always watching it on Hulu, so I can kind of like get everything out in a day, like all the shows that I missed. So I can watch Blind Spot, I can watch Once Upon a Time, Grey's Anatomy, How to Get Away with Murder, Scandal. What else did I say? What else is on here? Bob's Burgers, Blackish, Empire, New Girl. And that's pretty much it. I kind of wanted, I love Elementary too. I love Elementary. If you guys haven't watched Elementary, it's kind of a modern day show about Sherlock Holmes, and Lucy Liu is Watson. It's a really, really good show. My older brother and I watched that, so we both like that as well. Number 10, my favorite bands. I don't really listen to bands. I listen to like artists, like single artists. Actually, I can't say Frankie Beverly and Maze. Like, I like old school music, so Frankie Beverly and Maze, they're technically considered a band. So Frankie Beverly and Maze. But as far as like music goes, I have loved Brandy since forever and a day. Brandy was actually the first CD I purchased, like with my own money. It's the first CD I ever purchased. Christina Aguilera, she has an amazing voice. Jhené Aiko, of course. Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, India.Arie. I really could just go on. I love music. It doesn't matter. Janine the Mixtape is what I've been listening to a lot lately. So that's that. Number 11, something I miss. Today, the two things that I found myself like actually out loud saying I miss is my little sister, and the old me. And when I say the old me, I remember a different me. So like, for example, the heartbreaks that I had kind of changed me, and you know, in high school girls were mean and catty, so that kind of changed me. So I kind of miss the person that I used to be. Okay, so number 12 is my favorite song. Currently, on today, if you guys follow me on Snapchat, y'all already know what my favorite song is. I get people who like write me on Twitter and Instagram and text me, and they're like, every time I hear this song, I think about you. Y'all know this is my favorite song. Okay, so number 13, how old am I? I am 27. Yes, I'm 27 years old. Number 14, what is my zodiac? I am a Gemini, and I'm just going to attach on when is my birthday. My birthday is June 17th. Number 15, what do I look for in a partner? I don't know why this question is so funny for me, but what do I look for in a partner? At almost 30, it has changed. Character-wise and personality-wise, I just overly appreciate someone who communicates. I'm a communicator. To touch on my zodiac sign, yes, I'm a Gemini, and people always say Geminis are crazy and mixed personalities and two-faced and all of that. That's the negative. The positive is Geminis, importantly, communication. Communication is the biggest thing. Communication. So someone who can communicate is number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Like, you have to communicate. Honesty, loyalty, funny, spontaneity, creativity. What else? Gosh. You have to have your own stuff. Like, I'm not the type of person to be like up underneath you all the time, so I don't want you to be up underneath me all the time. So you go do your own thing. Like, so your own interests, your own talents, your own, just your own. So that way you can introduce me to new things that I've never heard of or tried or whatever. So someone who has their own kind of thing going on before getting into a relationship. Those are obviously, you know, personality traits. I'm sure people want to know the physical. And I'm laughing because I know there are a couple of people who are watching this that are like, you have a description. Like, there is a certain type that you kind of gravitate towards, but I'm trying to get away from that. But I'm 5'5", so for me to say tall, everybody's tall for me because I'm only 5'5". I know I look taller, but actually I might be 5'6". I should probably measure myself. So tall. I can't even say physical attributes because if you're attractive, you're attractive. If I find you handsome, if I find you, you know, sexy, whatever the case may be, I can find you sexy because you read books, not because of the way your face looks. So physical things are a little different. However, there's a couple of celebrities, if they came knocking on my doorstep, I wouldn't say, no, I don't want to go on a date. Number 16, favorite quote. My favorite quote actually is on my body, and it is, our fingerprints, or your fingerprints do not fade from the lives you touch. And I mean, it's just that in general. Your fingerprints do not fade from the lives you touch, the lives we touch. It came from the movie Remember Me with Robert Pattinson. But that just means so much to me. Whether you touch somebody's life in a positive way and you're a positive influence, you mentor them, you whatever, hand a homeless person $1, you're touching that person's life, and your fingerprint does not fade from that person in a positive way. But in a negative way, if you are rude to people and you're mean to people and, you know, you try to bring people down and you tear people down and you don't love on people and you're just a mean person and you do that and it affects somebody's life, it affects who they are, that fingerprint doesn't change either. So whoever the writers were for that movie, good job, because it's on me for life. So number 17, my favorite actor. This is kind of hard. So the first person that popped in my head when I think favorite actor is Meryl Streep. In my head, that's my auntie. Like, I know you're like, wait, she's a white woman, you're not white, how does that happen? But Meryl Streep is amazing. Devil Wears Prada is one of my favorite movies. Into the Woods, she was amazing. Just anything, like, Meryl Streep is just amazing. She's an amazing actress. She's an amazing woman. Angelina Jolie, Denzel Washington, Michael B. Jordan, Angela Bassett, Taraji P. Henson. That's just the first couple of people that come to mind, who I feel like have perfected their craft, and they are honestly and truly good at what they do. Favorite color, yellow. Number 19, loud music or soft music. It depends on the time of day, one, and it depends on how I wake up feeling. There are some mornings where I wake up and I put on Future and I'm, you know, effing up some commas. And there are other days where I wake up and I put on Jill Scott or, you know, Maxwell, and it's quiet and it's mellow and it's smooth. It just really depends on my mood. Number 20, where do I go when I'm sad? Home. My bedroom. I'm alone a lot. I live by myself, and my sisters and family and stuff, we all have our own things going on, so I'm by myself a lot. So I guess my bed. Sometimes I call my best friend depending on how bad the situation is, but home, my bed, hide under the covers, cry, start over. Number 22, how long does it take for me to get ready in the morning? Well, first of all, I don't get ready in the morning. I'm not a morning person. My current job, I work at night, so there's no morning for me, no real morning. But when I'm running errands, it depends on if I want to put on makeup or not. If I don't put on makeup, then I wash my face. I put on some concealer, literally like the exact same color as my skin tone, over my dark spots, and I walk out the door. That's it. Other days, like today, I went and had breakfast with a couple of friends, and it took me about an hour to fully get ready. That's not just my makeup. Like, I did my hair, I did my makeup, I got dressed. Like, it took me about an hour. Number 23, ever been in a physical fight? Yes, I have, and that's all I'm going to say about it. Number 24, turn on. Laughing, like being funny, reading, men who read. I'm praying that they make a comeback. A well-dressed man will make me turn my head in their direction. Like, and you don't have to be in a suit. Like, I don't want you to think like, oh, she's talking about wearing a 3-piece suit. No, just a well put together man. You know, your pants not sagging, your shirt not down to your knees. A well-dressed, well-groomed man. Number 25, my turn off. Miscommunication. No, not miscommunication. Non-communication. Liars. Like, if you lie to me, I don't care. You could be, I don't know, Michael Ealy fine, but if you lie to me, I'm instantly not interested anymore. So, non-communication and liars. And lying is not communicating, so they go hand in hand. And body odor. Like, take a bath. Number 26, reason why I joined YouTube. The short version is I got tired of my sisters and my friends always asking me about makeup. I would literally get text all day, every day. What do you use for this? Where do I go for that? How do I do this? Where's this? How do you do that? They'd come over my house and they'd get all in my makeup and they'd play with stuff. And I just got tired of them messing with my stuff and asking me questions all the time. And I would literally copy and paste the same text. In a week, I would probably send the same text message out 5 times. And I just got tired of doing it. So I got on YouTube. That's the truth. Number 27, fears. Basic fears, I'm claustrophobic. I found that out the hard way. I'm claustrophobic. I have like a love-hate relationship with balloons. I love them. I think they're really pretty, and I want, every year I'm like, I want balloons for my birthday, but them popping, oh my god. Oddly enough, needles, even though I do have tattoos, needles, as far as like getting blood drawn and getting a shot, I had a terrible experience when I was a kid. I was like 5 years old. Traumatized me for the rest of my life. So I'm claustrophobic, needles, and then just a big one is being inadequate to myself, and not meeting my own goals and expectations that I have set for myself. That's a really big fear of mine. Number 28, last thing that made me cry. When's the last time I cried? Oh, I remember. The last thing that made me cry was my older brother, who is in the Army. He is away, and he is my best friend. He is like my favorite person. Him and my sister, one of my sisters, they are my favorite people in the entire world. And he's away. He's not, luckily he's not overseas, but he's not home. I can't just drive to his house, or he can't just come to my house. So that's the last thing that made me cry, missing him. And I actually cried on Snapchat, so if you saw my Snapchat, then you know that. Number 29, last time I said I love someone was today. Today is March 10th. I probably won't put this video up on March 10th, but today is March 10th. And I told my stepmom happy birthday and that I love her, and she's probably watching, so hi mom. Happy birthday again, even though it's not March 10th, but happy birthday again, and I love you. So yeah. Meaning behind my YouTube name, Schaelove. So my mom used to call me Schae and Schaelove when I was little. It was interchangeable between the two. Sometimes she called me Schaelove, and sometimes she called me Schae. And till this day, she still calls me Schae. So my mom gave me the name. Last book I read, I am currently reading Maturity by Osho. I'll link it down below. I'm reading it on my Kindle, so it's the current book I'm reading. It's called Maturity by Osho. Number 32, current book you're reading. Again, Osho. By Osho, it's called Maturity. Number 33, the last show I watched, TV show I watched, was last week's episode of How to Get Away with Murder. And if you watch How to Get Away with Murder, I was like, I think I screamed. And I have new neighbors, and so they probably already think I'm a crazy person because, whew. Number 34, last person I talked to, again, was my stepmom. I was talking to her when I was driving home to tell her happy birthday. Number 35, the relationship between myself and the last person I text. I don't remember who the last person I text was, so hold on. The last person I text was my friend Ailiki. She's a coworker of mine. We have been working together since I was 21 years old. I'm 27 now, so not only are we coworkers, we're really good friends. We've known each other obviously for quite some time, so that's that. Number 36, my favorite food, short version, potatoes. Doesn't matter what kind of potatoes, potatoes. Number 37, place I want to visit. Currently at the top of my list, it is Toronto. I really am considering going to BeautyCon Toronto. So if anyone is watching this and you live in the Toronto area, please feel free to contact me on any of my social networks and give me some ideas and some tips and some tricks about Toronto. Number 38, the last place I was, I stopped by my barber because I went and got my hair cut yesterday, my sides cut, and I left my sunglasses, so I had to go back today to go pick them up. Number 39, do I have a crush? No. And that's all y'all get. That's it. Number 40, last time I kissed someone. It was exactly a week ago. I actually hate that song. If you follow me on Snapchat, I'm telling y'all, my Snapchat is popping. If you follow me on Snapchat, you actually know that I hate that song. However, to answer the question, the last time I kissed somebody was exactly a week ago today. Today's Thursday, by the way, in case anybody wanted to know what day of the week it was. Number 41, last time I was insulted. It's kind of hard to say because I've learned to stop taking things so personally, especially people who, the saying, if they don't know you personally, then don't take it personal. But yesterday, there was a little situation and I was kind of like, hold on, what did I have to do with this? I was a little insulted. So yesterday. 42, favorite flavor of sweet, watermelon and cherry and pineapple. That's it, I promise. Number 43, what instruments do I play? I actually play the violin. I started playing the violin when I was in the 4th grade. I can read music. I don't play anymore because I no longer have my violin. I sold it, and because I wear nails. In order to play the violin, you can't have nails. However, lately I have been kind of missing it, and I've been thinking about purchasing a violin. No, I won't play for you guys on YouTube, so don't ask. I was first chair in middle school and elementary school and middle school. I was first chair. So anybody who knows about orchestras and how that works, I was a first violinist, first chair. Number 44, favorite piece of jewelry. This one is kind of hurting my feelings right now, and I'm a little mad about it because my favorite piece of jewelry is this necklace. I normally wear it all the time. It is my name in Arabic because my first name, Scheherazade, is Persian. One of my friends got this for me for my birthday last year, and it recently broke. My second favorite piece of jewelry, however, is earrings. I'm either wearing studs. Usually I wear studs. Lately I got back into hoops, but without earrings on, I could literally have on a full face of makeup, a ball gown, hair done, face beat, looking fine. If I don't have my earrings, I'm like, I'm not going, and don't take no pictures. Number 45, the last sport I played. Is dancing a sport? Because I dance 4 nights a week. That's, yeah. What's the last sport I played? Oh, Running? Is running a sport? I mean, I'm active. I don't want you guys to think that I just like sit around and I don't do anything, but an actual sport? Flag football in high school? I don't know. That's 10 years ago. Number 46. The last song I sang. This one. Baby, money, you 100, so that mean you be my standards, baby. I got a lot of hoes more than I can handle, baby. I can't even. Duh. Number 47. My favorite chat up line. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming like you're my favorite pickup line. I don't do that. I won't say ever. Lately, within the last couple of years, I haven't. When I used to, I'm very honest. I'm an extremely honest, cut dry, black and white, compartmentalized person. So I would just walk up to somebody and I'd be like, you know, I just really want to tell you that you're very handsome, and leave it at that. Like, I'm not trying to get your number. I don't even know if you have a girl. Whether you have a girl or not, I think you're handsome. If you on your own decide to take it anywhere from that, that's on you, pimpin'. Number 48 says, have I ever used it? Obviously, because... Number 48, have I ever used it? Yes, I have used it. I walk up to people or I have walked up to guys and said, I think you're handsome. That's it. Number 49, the last time I hung out with somebody was on Tuesday. My friend Laura and I went to go eat, and then we went to Ulta. Number 50, who should answer these questions next? You guys, my followers. I will leave the questions in my description, and you guys can either answer all 50. I'll say 51 because I added when my birth date was. So you guys can answer all 51 or pick the ones that you guys want to answer. But yeah. So that concludes my TMI tag. I hope this kind of gave you guys a little more insight into me and what I am about. I feel like I was a chatty Cathy in this video. If you guys want to see more tags or if you have any other questions, let me know. If you have not already subscribed, click subscribe so you can stay up to date with all of the videos that I post here on my channel. Make sure you follow me on all my social networks, Schaelove across the board, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, Periscope. I am wanting to start up with my Periscopes and do random get readies with me. I wear makeup 4 nights a week. I don't film those 4 nights a week, but I do wear makeup 4 nights a week. So I'm thinking about or trying to get onto Periscope, so make sure you guys follow me there so you can see that as well. Like I said, Snapchat is popping. Follow me there. I don't think I have anything else left to tell you guys other than I appreciate you guys so much. I say it all the time, but I honestly and truly mean it. I appreciate all of the likes, all of the comments, all of the subscribers, all of the views. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful, stay true, and stay you. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Got a lot of hoes more than I can handle, baby. I can't even lie, shout you my kind of lady. So what you doing lately? Got my money, baby. Hey. So that mean you be my standards, baby. Got a lot of hoes more than I can handle, baby. I can't even lie, shout you my kind of lady. And that 100, baby. Keep it 100, baby. Yeah.